Okay, hey guys. Sorry we have to do it this way, but this is it. At least you get to see my smiling face. Here's your objective for the day. And you know, we're at the end of our chapter. So over break, you were supposed to do the chapter review, the chapter test, and the cumulative assessment. I'm going to upload the chapter review and the chapter test answer key so that if you have any questions, you can see all the answers, and then you can ask me if you've had some problems on some of these questions. We were working on, before break ended, how to multiply and divide fractions. This chapter was kind of long, but it was a lot of the same thing over and over again. So let's go over some of the problems from the chapter test and the chapter review and answer any questions you might have. Let's start on the chapter, check your progress, page 286. Let's do number 10 and
Hey, write the page number on the board in case they didn't hear you.
14. So I'm on the chapter review.
Hey,
It's
write
page,
the page number on the board.
I'm on page 286 in the chapter review. Number 10 is 4 1/5 times 2 2/3. So I'm multiplying mixed numbers here, so I'm going to change these mixed numbers to improper fractions. 21/5 times 8/3. And I'm going to cross cancel. 3 goes into itself 1 time, 3 goes into 21, 7. 5 and 8 don't have a common factor, so my answer is 56/5. I can break this down, if you like, into a mixed number, or you can keep it improper. Let's look at number 14. 1/3 of 48. We said the word of means to multiply. So I take 1/3 times, put 48 over 1, cross cancel to simplify. 3 goes into itself once, 3 goes into 48. Anyone? Oh, no one's here but me. Let's do the division.
What grade is this?
16? Yes. So 1/3 of 48 is $16. Remember, if the word is per, we're going to use division. If the word is of, we're going to use multiplication in your word problems. All right. Couple of things I want to work on really quick. I'm going to put a problem up here, and then you can stop and try to work the problem, and then I'm going to work it with you to see if you got it. I'm going to mix division and multiplication together to make it a little bit more challenging. Reset that. Be right back.
Oh wait, no, they'll stop the video. It's all just gonna be one video.
Oh, okay. You stop the video. I'm going to keep working.
Hopefully they stop it. You know what I mean? Any teachers.
That's Ruby talking in the background.
Goodbye, Mr.
Okay, if you started it back up, remember, change division to multiplication, take the reciprocal of this, of the second one, of the second number, not the first. Remember that, Connor? The second number. We're going to cross cancel anywhere we want to here, because this is an expression. An expression doesn't have an equal sign. Looks like the only two, numerator and denominator, are these two. So my final answer, 2/3. When you have a mixture of multiplication and division at the same time, You work from the left to the right. Don't forget to change division to multiplication. Take the reciprocal of the second.
Oh my god.
What? All right, let's try one more example. Today we're not going to do much because you're going to have IXL for homework, and you can get to 85 on both of them. You still need to turn in this assignment, and you guys, you could take a picture of it and email it to me. That'll be fine. If you can bring it up here, that's great. Make sure it's got your name on all your papers, right, Joyce? Your name, don't forget your name. So the IXL, you only have to get to 85%, and I'll put that down where you're going to go and get that. What you're going to do tonight is you're going to work on multiplying and dividing fractions. Using your rules, you're going to work on multiplying, dividing fractions, and mixed numbers. Remember, Connor, if you have a mixed number, you want to change the number to an improper fraction so that you can simplify and cross-cancel like you're supposed to. All right. Last problem I'm going to put up here. I want you to stop, work on it, and then turn me back on. 4 1/2 divided by 1/3 to the second power times 1/4. Hit stop, work on this problem. Okay. I'm going to change this to an improper fraction. I'm going to work on this really quick. I'm not going to change this yet because I have an exponent. And that's going to become 1/3 to the second means 1/3 times 1/3, which is 1/9. Bring this down. Moving from left to right, I come across division. So I'm going to change division to multiplication. Take the reciprocal of this number, the second one. Bring this guy down if you need to. Look and see, is there anywhere I can cross cancel? Please do not cancel these 9s because they're both in the numerator. The 2 and the 4, don't cancel those either. They're both in the numerator. Doesn't look like any of our guys have common factors, so we're just going to multiply straight across. 9 times 9, 81 times 1, 81 over 8. I can leave it as an improper fraction, or I can change it to a mixed number, whichever you prefer. Okay, tonight for homework, IXL. In the 7th grade tab, I would like you to do G12 and G13 up to 90%. Changed my mind. About 85 at first, but since you're sitting at home, having fun, TikToking, I thought this would be something good for you to do to keep you busier. At least I'm not making you go to 100. Okay. If you have any questions, email me, and I'll do a YouTube video and upload it and answer your questions. We are going to have a test sometime this week. I'm not sure how we're going to get and make that happen, but we will. Tomorrow we're going to start the class with a quiz. And so same thing, and this is all going to be in your binder. Please make sure that today's date and objectives in your binder, any notes, and then you're going to have your IXL for homework. Tomorrow when we start class, you're going to start it with the quiz. No, you're not going to turn the quiz in. You're going to keep the quiz in your binder so that when I check your binder, when we get back together in person again, I can look through and put it in the grade book. I might have you turn in your binder on Friday. I'm thinking about it. All right, this is a work in progress, so be patient and wash your hands. See you tomorrow.
Bye guys.